Hey, how's it going? I'm Anthopants. We're on day 140. Oh my gosh. Of the Blaze Mania No Death Challenge. Yeah, yesterday we went to 7 twice. I think the Jets took me out one time, the Ninjas took me out the second time. Yeah, one of them, I actually had a decent Jet section on one of them, but going into the Jet section, I actually just took way too many hits. Didn't have the health to see myself through the Ninja section. Wreck-It, how's it going? Oh, I think it's just you, Wreck-It. It's just you and me, Wreck-It. Oh, hey, it's going to screen. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing good. Thank you for the 140 bits in honor of the 140th day that we've been doing this. Oh, I'm gonna try and have a good game though. See how it goes today. I'll see how long I can last in the sweater as well. Just 140 is when it stops, yes. Yeah, I definitely feel like my playing's gotten, it's pretty good. It just comes down to actually getting 7 runs in where I can actually have an opportunity. Orochimaras, thank you for the good luck. Orochimaras? That sounds like a Naruto name. It's not though, right? How's it going, Rod Armor? The genie refused to switch. Yeah, watch everyone will watch One Piece. You gotta just keep at it, Soj King, because eventually I do listen. It took my younger brother probably 5 years to get me to watch Naruto. Him just talking about Naruto non-stop. You gotta watch Naruto, And I was like, I'll never watch it. And then one day I ended up actually being like, I guess I'll start watching Naruto. Maybe I'll, And then I watched it and I was like, how come you didn't tell me about this show? I'm that guy. You should have told me about it. I did tell you about it. You should have told me about it sterner. You should have put more emphasis on it. How's it going, Dan? Yes, I am fielding. That's what I do. I field. Study show. A striped sweater? What are we talking about? I'm not wearing a striped sweater, am I? How did Final Fight go for you, Dan, last night? Ooh. Freddy Krueger wears a striped sweater. Oh, but yeah, practiced 8 today. Yeah, ran an 8. I'll just run an 8 from start to finish, the whole level. Got through it, no death. Yeah. It was kind of crazy because I got through the Abedini section with a tackle of health left. So went into the Shiva section, didn't have full health, still made it through Mr. X without dying. It was, yeah, just some solid playing on my part. So hopefully I can actually do that next time I get to 8. 1/3 Ninja, how's it going? Good to see you. What, no Annie today? Yesterday I got the Annie from you. I got the storms coming, Annie. I can feel it in my bones. It's from Phantom Menace, by the way, in case people don't know what I'm doing. Don't die. Don't pull Electra. How's it going, G? A Shiva main streamer? I don't main Shiva. What are you talking about, Chief? Starting work in 3 minutes. Yeah, headphones are on. Fingers are crossed. Good luck today at work. Yeah, phone eventually will go into the pocket. We'll be on complete visual blackout mode. Chat usually goes wild, talking trash about you. I think it's disgraceful, personally. I wouldn't do it myself. You know, like, come on, guys. You know, jeez. I can't help it. I might die. How did I manage that? Boom, baby. Shut your face, Annie. Just shut it. Well, yeah, I knew I played Shiva. Yeah, I have played Shiva before. It's not like I don't main Shiva though. You heard 1/3 Ninja is actually only 1/4 Ninja? My gosh. How dare he? Yeah, I heard that 2/3 Ninja thinks that 1/3 Ninja is just a dirty muggle. That's what I heard. I would never say that myself. I love how Harry Potter has its own little, like, prejudice term, you know? Isn't that funny? I mean, I guess, like, everything has it, though, right? Even in, like, gamers, they'll call people, like, casuals or noobs or whatever, you know? So it's like, everything has their kind of, like... oh my gosh, the Soj Queen. Wow. That's not bad. The last coordinator is so good that's invisible. The last coordinator. Yeah. Yeah, you only see the 1/3 Ninja. The other 2/3 is so stealthy. You have no idea. Jabra Ultimate, how's it going? Good to see you. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Every once in a while I'll like... Actually, sometimes I won't like look at the names, you know, like I'll just read the comment. And then realize like, oh, I'm not even saying hi to anybody. You don't like that there's blatant and accepted racism in your teen fantasy story. It's not, it is actually racism. Yeah, you're right. Because it's kind of like, I don't know. Is it racism though? I don't think it is racism. It's hard to tell because like what we consider like races isn't actually races, right? We're not like human beings are all the same race of people. I don't know why we call it different races of people then. Like we're all the same thing. I don't actually know what we are. We're just different groups, or we're regionally different? I don't really know what to call it. I mean, we're not even like all that regionally different either, because I don't think it was all that long ago that we started just like surveying the whole globe, taking over the place. Humans, we're the best. Yeah, but I don't know if it is actually a race thing though in Harry Potter. But anyway, they just don't like, some of them don't like the fact that there's people that are like half magic users, or they don't have any magic users in their family, or I don't really know why it matters though. Like, what's the difference? Is that see how it goes? What's up, Mr. Demonic? Kibitz, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope everyone's doing well. Wrong way. There we go. Taking care of business. Harry Potter's incredible in terms of its unbelievability. Plus all powerful mages who are afraid of humans. Are they afraid of humans in Harry Potter? What are we talking about? Yeah, in Harry Potter they're saying muggles, non-magic people, are lower than magic people. Yeah. Jeez. I hate to be... I understand the parallels, but let's take the parallels out of it. And I hate to be Captain Obvious, but wouldn't magic peoples actually be better than non-magic peoples? You know what I mean? That's like a whole cool thing that they can do that we can't do. Yeah, the muggles are lower, yet somehow they're hiding from them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, why would they even have to do that? Is it just tradition, or... can they use their magic out... They can use their magic outside, right? It's not like they can't use it outside. They just don't... They're just not supposed to. Why do they do that? I guess it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, they should totally just be running the place. I'm telling you right now, if I had magic, I'd be running the place. That's all I gotta say. So are the X-Men better than non-mutants? Some of them are. I mean, look at like Wolverine, like healing ability. That's pretty good, man. I think Mr. X doing his like brain stuff, that's pretty awesome. I don't know, man. It's a tough one because it's like a whole other thing that doesn't actually exist in this world. But the reason why people like the X-Men is because they are something unique and interesting and special. They're like just like us. They're a person just like us, except they have this extra unique special thing that we don't actually have. That's why we like them. And then you're like, does that make them better than us? And it's like, well, I don't know. I think so. I think it kind of does. It's almost like, is Superman better than us? It's like, yeah, actually, I kind of think he is better than us. Look at all the cool stuff you can do. I can't do any of that stuff. Broomstick, yeah. First thing you want to do if you get magical powers is create a broomstick game where you have to catch a ball. That game makes no sense, by the way. It only needs a couple rule changes to actually make sense, and one of them is that like catching the snitch doesn't end the game. That's one of them. Because that's like the dumbest rule ever. And the fact that there's just one person dedicated to catching the snitch is also kind of silly. I think the snitch should just come out at like a certain interval. Like you're playing the game, something happens. It's like gaining like a like a level up because you get a certain amount of points or you do a cool combo and you get something special for it. That's what it should be like. If one team like scores 2 points in a row or something like that, the snitch gets released. And then you get multiple snitches released, and it's just based off of a timer. Like at a certain time the game ends, just like every other game does. Yeah, I think the X-Men do have some cool like downsides to them, like Rogue, where she can't really touch anybody. Or Cyclops, where he always has to wear the glasses. You could get X-Men powers if you believed hard enough. Maybe I already have them. You know what I mean? Like, what makes you think I don't already have X-Men powers? The game never any little stitches caught is stupid. It's almost like somebody who's never played a sport in their life wrote it. That's what it feels like. Like, that doesn't work. Also, the snitch only gives you a certain amount of points, but you don't win based off of like getting the snitch. So you would never catch it if you were if your team was losing, you wouldn't catch it, and you would just stop the other guy from catching it. So it's just like having the snitch work like that is just silly. Oh. Bye-bye, lady. Snitch was 150 points, yeah. Yeah, no one scores, they release the Kraken, it just wipes out half the students, half the people in the audience get killed, Oh my gosh, this was a terrible idea. No wonder why we can't take over the human world. Although we have these powers, we're incredibly stupid. Another weird thing about Harry Potter is like most of the spells are based on like your articulation. Correct? So it doesn't make any sense to me that any of them wouldn't be outlandishly well spoken. Like, that seems like if you were like a magic user and you had kids, that's the ¡1 thing you would work on with them, is like their ability to speak really clearly and properly. But then half of them are like, I'm like, why do they talk like that if they have to like actually say spell names properly? Oh, good night, Governor. All of them are just, a bunch of marbled mouth brats. Oh my gosh. The only one who could really do who could speak properly was Dick Van Dyke. That's it. Everybody else just sounds like. The next Kraken will be a Basilisk. Oh yeah, there you go. You're just talking about them using different monsters in yeah. That was an iconically bad British accent, by the way. What are you talking about? I feel like my British accent's better than the people who actually live in Britain, you know? That's the way I feel about it. And you can't change my feelings. So, there you go. You can't say I'm wrong about my feelings, can you? Oh, gosh. That's right. That's right. You just picked a fight with an idiot. You can't beat an idiot. You know? That's what I'm good at. So you gotta you always gotta play to your strengths, you know. So if I'm ever in an argument with somebody, I'm like, I can be dumber than this person. Let's just play to our strengths. Go full blow dummy. The facts don't care about your feelings. I know. That's true. Yeah, facts don't care about my feelings. Which is why if I say I feel before any sentence, it's then automatically true, because I do feel that way. See? And then I'm not even talking about facts, I'm just talking about straight up feelings. Yeah, don't argue with any other dragon level and view with experience, that's true. It's very true. I know this speaking from experience. You will, yeah, you will get defeated. Something like it. My least favorite part about Harry Potter is how Voldemort, spoiler alert, kills himself by using a wand that he's not supposed to use. So the most powerful wizard who's ever lived can't tell that he's using a wand that's killing him, and he just keeps using it. It's like, I just don't get it. It's the dumbest way to do it. Thanks, Noisy Boy. Yeah, what I thought Harry Potter should have done was, they have the 4 houses, so they had this whole they had to get the weird 3 objects that they never end up actually using other than the wand. There's the wand, there's that invisible cloak thing, there's the I don't know what the other thing was. Anyway, and what I thought was actually a better idea was, you have it where each member of a house is the only one who can actually get one of these items that can defeat Voldemort. And then you actually need to have all of the wizard's house working together. So it's that's where the strength of the wizards is in that there's 4 houses and each house has its own strength. And when they come together, they can basically defeat any wizard. And the tough part would be that Voldemort Slytherin, so Slytherin's kind of loyal to him. But then you'd have to get a Slytherin, Malfoy, to basically team up with you and be no, dude, we need to take this guy down and we need a Slytherin to help us do it. So anyway, that would have been cool. But they didn't do any of that. I mean, they obviously didn't do that stuff. It just was really a ridiculous ending. It was basically the Palpatine ending where he's shooting lightning and he doesn't know how to turn his lightning off. While he's he's like electrocuting himself because the lightsaber deflects lightning. I don't know. Never seen Harry Potter. Is it good? I think you should watch at least like the first one. I thought the first one was the best. And then I liked the second one. Then it started feeling like it lost its style and was just copying off of other movies' styles. Like whatever was popular at the time, Harry Potter would stylistically copy that. And I was like, oh, I'm watching like you know, the Lord of the Rings mixed with the Bourne Identity over here. Yeah, well, it was like they had to get these three things, and then they never ended up like using them to actually, like, in any meaningful way. It just didn't make any sense. Yeah, you do have to suspend this, you know. It's not the most logical movie where things actually make sense. Or where the characters are overcoming the obstacles because they have like agency. It's more like they get lucky. They get lucky and win in every single situation that they put themselves in. Really, their superpower is being nosy. Like something will happen and they're like, we have to investigate this, you know? And then they'll get in there and they're like fighting some like crazy thing, and then they don't actually defeat it though. Like something else happens that defeats it. It's just like they just get out of trouble magically, and not magically like they're using magic to get out of trouble. Is Gandalf stronger than anyone in the Harry Potter franchise? It's tough to tell because Gandalf doesn't actually use his powers, right? Isn't that like some weird thing where Gandalf's not actually like allowed to use his powers unless he's going up against like another magic user or something? Because when he's going up against Saruman, they're like, you know, like levitating each other and flipping each other around, and then like you don't actually ever see him doing that ever again with anybody else because I don't think he's allowed to. Hmm. The mammoth one, yes. Yes. Caveman 0, mammoth. one. Oh man. Yeah, I blame the HP on that one, yeah. Oh man, yeah. Sometimes you just can't group them. You're trying to, you gotta guess what they're gonna do, and I guess wrong. Tough 4 elevator. Everyone gets a hit. Yikes. But anyway, so what I was trying to say was that I don't actually know how powerful Gandalf is, because Gandalf doesn't actually show off his powers. That being said, my guess is that the Harry Potter wizards are actually more powerful than Gandalf. From what I can see, they look more powerful. Like, they have like a death spell where they can just cast like an instant death spell on you. Which doesn't make any sense, once again. Like, if they had an instant death spell, it's just so powerful. Like, how do you defend against that? I mean, that would mean to say, like, there was some wizard war at some point, and everyone's using the death spell against each other, obviously. Oh, then the wizards that win are like, let's never use that spell ever again. You know? I mean, I guess that could happen. This is... They have an instant death spell and control over time. Yeah. Could Merlin take them? It depends on the Merlin, I think. Because Merlin can time travel as well. Merlin can cast spells. Merlin supposedly like can destroy entire armies. Yeah, and yet they're hiding. It's very suspicious. Yeah, why would you even be remotely afraid of humans? We're so underpowered compared to them. Did only 2 people play Dumbledore, or did 3 people play Dumbledore in the movies? Because I know the first guy passed away. I think the second guy ended up... I think he ended up actually playing Dumbledore more than the first guy did. Yeah, so it's not... The storytelling is good. The Harry Potter storytelling is good. The, for a kid, you know, it's not great for an adult, though, because as an adult, you need something that's rooted in some form of logic. And the logic of Harry Potter isn't fully fleshed out. Where it like starts, where there's stuff that makes sense. You do kind of ask the question like, why this, why that? How does this make any sense? Why do you have like this super powerful spell? Then, like, people would just be using that death spell all the time. Or then they'd have some like, you know, like teleport spell where they just would teleport the dead body to like the moon or something, you know. Dumbledore would have to go visit the moon every once in a while to make sure there isn't like just a pile of bodies on the moon, you know, being sent there. That's what I'd be doing all day long. Just death spell, teleport to the moon. I didn't like the way that guy was looking at me, you know. It's a good thing I'm not a wizard. We'd all be in big, big trouble. Ugh. Boom. Killing tears the soul. That's why they don't use it. Is there an actual reason in Harry Potter why they don't use the they don't kill? It actually does that. It's supposed to do some weird thing to your soul. So is it like tearing paper? Hmm. Oh. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, I never read The Hunger Games. The movies were okay. But yeah, I liked the Force in Star Wars until the prequels came out and George Lucas overly explained it into something that didn't make any sense. Okay. Hey Gorda, how's it going? See you. True Cubit, how's it going? Yeah, we're on attempt 2 today. Attempt 1 failed at 4. Yeah, 4 elevator took me down. So hopefully get through this. I'm gonna have to take this sweater off. It's getting too hot. Maybe after this fight. It's happening. It's happening, everybody. Thank you for the 10 bits. So it's King, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thanks, that's super nice too. Yeah, that was a good 2, wasn't it? The weird thing about the OG Dune movie is the one with Kyle MacLachlan by David Lynch is all the like sound weapon stuff was just made for the movie. That's not actually in like any of the books. And I thought that was like the cooler part of one of the cooler parts of the movie. I was like, oh, it's not in the books? It's like one of the cooler things that they do where they use like their voice as like a weapon. Yeah. Yeah, this is like an OF stream where the raciest thing that happens is sometimes my sweater comes off. Oh jeez. I think I'm too high up. It's gonna be, yeah, really hard to. Oh my gosh. I like this guy. This signal up here doesn't know what to do. Come on. We are not just OnlyFans. There is another one in the room. What? What does that mean? And then also in the Dune movie, it rains. It rains at the end, and that doesn't happen in the book. I think the author hated that. It's funny because, like, I loved that stuff. Probably why I liked the movie more than the book. But I'm one of those guys who, a lot of the times, I like the movie more than the book. You know who is a pretty good wizard is that lady from Willow. Because she ends up turning like an entire army of people into pigs. That's like some serious, serious power. It's weird how she did that too, rather than just kill them. Like if you're that powerful, where you can transmorph everybody into pigs, you can't just kill them, but I guess that's like a crueler thing to do. Yeah, but that lady I think could school just about anybody. I don't know what that is. I like how Willow was supposed to turn that one lady into like a young, beautiful woman, and instead he like could only turn her into an old woman. And then you gotta ask the question of like, once he did turn her into the old woman, couldn't the old woman then change herself into the young, beautiful woman, or did she just think she would be a young, beautiful woman because she was when she got turned into the chipmunk? I'm supposed to use someone to remove them from the field. Ah, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Mm-mm. Oh man. Good. Okay. I'm gonna have to really lock in when I get to 4 elevator. Ah, man. Yikes. Oh. Okay, sloppy start. Ugh. Yeah. Well, that's not a good sign. Anyway, getting hit there by the guy. Now I gotta Richard gear it up. Huh. Okay. How's it going, Flower? Yeah. Right now, I just got to get through 4 elevator. That's the main thing. Yeah, failed it my first attempt, so I always get a little nervous. Like I'm gonna have one of those streams where I just cannot get to 7. They do happen. But the key to success is Richard Gere, so see how that goes. Not bad. Not bad. Oops. Did I say hi to you, the cloud? I don't think I did. If I did, I'm losing it. You snuck in? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty good 4. It wasn't bad. Now we just got 5 and 6 to get through. And then we gotta get through 7. Is that what Snuffleupagus is supposed to be? Is he a mammoth? Or is he just like a hairy elephant? Charlotte Magnus, how goes? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oops. Hold this guy by accident. Yeah, no tusks, no visible ears. You're right. How weird. What is it? Two tusks for children's safety, yeah. Just children impaled on Snuffleupagus' tusks. What have I done? This guy's still here, yep. Okay. So then what is Mr. Snuffleupagus? And what is Mr. Snuffleupagus' first name? Those are the real questions. What is it? If it's not a mammoth, it's not an elephant. It doesn't have any ears. That's the weirdest part. Because elephants are known for their big ears, so you'd think they would at least add that in. He's just snuffy. The existential Muppet questions. These are, yeah, these are the questions, you know. Now I'm wondering what type of bird Big Bird actually is. What the heck kind of bird is that anyway? He was imaginary. But made real so kids wouldn't fear talking about their feelings. Oh, he's like a giant feeling mutated woolly mammoth. Big Bird's a predator because he has front-facing eyes. Oh my gosh, you're right. Yes, predator birds have front-facing eyes, right? Gosh, makes you wonder what smaller birds Big Bird eats when no one's looking. What? How is that true, 1/3 Ninja? I've seen frogs before, I didn't notice anything. Oh gosh. That can't be true. There was that Chappelle Show skit, right, with the Muppets. That's Oscar hides in a trash can. I know there is some weird stuff on Sesame Street. Lots of subtext in that show, yeah. Didn't they remove Bert and Ernie from the show? Which I don't really get why. They're just two dudes living together. They sleep in the same bed. I don't really see what the problem is. Oh yeah, Fraggle Rock. That was a fun one. Didn't that only last like a season or two? Fraggle Rock is back on air? What? There was 5 seasons of it? Really? Huh. Remember Reading Rainbow? Wasn't LeVar Burton on that one? Do they do the same theme song? Down in Fraggle Rock, beep beep, down in Fraggle Rock. That was a great one. Oh man. Oh. And then there was Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Same theme. Oh my gosh. So good. I wonder if Bob Ross, I don't know, for some reason Mr. Rogers made me think of Bob Ross, because they're both like two soft-spoken dudes. I wonder if Bob Ross ever got to the point where he just didn't like his afro anymore, you know? But it's like, you can't change it. You're like known for the afro. You kind of stick yourself in a certain look. Kind of like Hulk Hogan. Just always looked like Hulk Hogan. You can't ever change that look. How's it going, Dornell? Yeah, my sister's coming in town tomorrow, so I'm not sure what my streaming is going to look like for the rest of the week. I might not be streaming for the rest of the week. Maybe I will be. I don't know. Anyway. But I might have her cut my hair. So I might, next time you see me, at some point, I may look like a totally different person. Haircut. Maybe I'll even shave the beard. Consider co-op mode with yeah, just throw her on the stream. Oh, she'd be really bad, by the way, really bad. Is my hair with the straight power contained? It might be. If so, it'll grow back. Hopefully, we'll see. I do think it's been thinning, so if I cut it and I'm like, it is kind of thinner, then I'm probably just gonna try and leave it short as best I can. Turbo Nixter, how's it going? How are you doing? Good to see you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be selling strands of my hair so people can infuse themselves with my powers. Father Time comes for us all. Yeah, it's true. It's very true. Yeah, you don't even know it's me. Hopefully I didn't pull. Doesn't look like it. I'm super close. Oh, we're good. Try and take care of these guys before I pull any of the bikers. Because, yeah, sometimes having these guys and the bikers on screen at once is just a nightmare. There you go. Okay, boss time. Let's do a good job. Yep, we go 7. Good. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, hit the guy! Din, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the 22 months. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Terrible. Mm. I don't know. I don't even know what. I don't remember what even went wrong there. Oh, the 30 stream streak, nice. Yeah. Ugh. How did the Donovan why is the Donovan still alive? What did I do wrong? How's it going, Beast? Yeah. What's up, me Nanomania? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Bad playing on my part, I feel like. I don't know. I think one of the Galzios kind of got away from me there. I actually thought I was going to get all of them in like the blitz attack and then have them all dead. One of the Galzios got away from me, and then all of a sudden, I don't know why I didn't follow up and get rid of the Donovan. Anyway, I don't remember. You can't pick it up. If you pick it up, it's worse. Yeah. Your chances of getting through if you pick up sword at the ninja section are worse. It's harder to get through. Ryozaki Shinkawa? How's it going? The cat with the sunglasses on. Oh man, that cat is so cool. How's it going, TJ for P8? Good to see you. What's up, Valeto Get? How goes? Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, it seems like a viable strat to like, why not just pick up sword, or why not hold this position, or why not do this? And we've tried that stuff and found that like your chances actually go down like a lot when you're trying to do that stuff. Like the way I'm playing it is actually like the best, gives you the best odds for getting through it, believe it or not. It's Lucas's cat. Cat is so bad. That cat owns 97 Nintendo games. Yeah, if the ninja picks it up, it's really bad. Because the ninja usually will pick it up, drag it over to where you are. And then now the sword, wherever it gets dropped, is going to be in bad position. Because that middle of the screen spot where we do get the sword to drop is like probably the best spot for the sword to drop, where they are least likely to pick it up. Anywhere else, they're more likely to pick it up. It's just easier for them. So yeah, once they pick it up once, it makes it like infinitely harder for them, you know, to not pick it up again. Yikes. Cat's all using the power glove. Cat's all like the power glove. You know? Yeah, knock it out of their hand and then try and drag them away from where the sword is as best you can. Yeah, or you can just do it swordless. Yeah, I guess that's one way of doing it. Just do it swordless. Oh jeez. I should know better than to like bum rush the Big Ben when he's fire breathing. That fire breath has like just such a huge hitbox. It's a really, really annoying move. It's almost as annoying as the Streets of Rage 1 Big Bens. Those guys are terrible. And they're even annoying in Streets of Rage 4. Like, they just made them so OP in Streets 4. Oh, jeez. One of these days I'm gonna get Barbin ganked, and you guys are gonna see what it looks like. I'll go from like full health to 0 in just like no time at all. Yeah, it's better to have the sword than not have it, even if it's only got 1 charge on it. Yeah, this is just like... This is just one of those perfect games to like... to backseat on, you know? To be like, why don't you do this? And it's like... It seems like that makes... It's just like, yeah, the stuff that should make sense just doesn't make sense sometimes. Oh, jeez. Like, we tried it. We thought of it, too. The strat too. People are always like, why don't you come up with a strat for this section? I'm like, this is the strat for this section. Oh my gosh. Wonderful. Yeah, I had a good ninja section. Good jet section, good ninja, good biker. I just didn't do a good job on the jack section. I could have done a better job on it. You gotta... It's really, really hard to group them. And you want to get those little guys taken care of as fast as possible. And then just hopefully like get everyone on the wall in the same spot where I can just blitz attack them. And yeah, it's not... It doesn't always work out. I got one too, man. You think you're the only one here with a fireball? I got a fireball. Yeah, the fire breath hit me, and it has a massive hitbox, yeah. And it's like, I was trying to get to him as soon as I could, and I just went a little bit too early. It's usually he'll run into the wall and then stop fire breathing, and he was still fire breathing when I got to him, so I just needed to wait like a tad bit longer, but hard doing that when I got Jack breathing down my neck. Yeah, Jack's coming from the left. He's difficult to, he's not the easiest to grab sometimes. Because it's like, you're basically just grabbing one dude, throwing him, and then hoping like you're just pinning everyone to the wall with that throw. That's the ideal. Thank you. Forward special didn't work. TJ, you did a 6 death with Max? Nice. Yeah, getting there. You're beyond the 9+. You have now hit the plus section of the 9+. Super close to a 5 death. Couldn't get it done, yeah. You'll get it. That's it. It's just that. Plugging away. Oh. Yeah, and then you'll have like, you know, you'll get some run where it's like you'll have like a 3 death, but you've never gotten like a 4 death, you know? Those things happen. You'll get like 3 deaths in a row and you've never had a 4. You're like, what? How? Oh. The lack of cooperation. Alright, one more. Oh, jeez. No! All of you. A 5 death to a 3 or 2, yeah. It happens. That's the crazy thing. Where you just have like an amazing run. Okay, to the pirates. game's just like, do you like pirates? Yeah. Too bad, ninjas. Aww. Whenever you're ready, Donnie. Thank you. Well, we might die on 3 now. A 3 death. That's embarrassing. You think getting no death with Max is harder than Blaze? What? Nobody saw that coming. I didn't see anything. Yeah, I died on 3. It's the first time. Don't believe that Vihilit's death that I took that one time. That was AI. It was just AI trickery. Busey Driver, it's because my console. It wasn't my fault. My controller came unplugged. Just, yeah. Yeah, that's it. It was the controller. That's it. I'll just blame the controller. We're gonna have a 1 death next. I'm losing it. Well, a 3 death is just so embarrassing. Somehow, yeah, I don't know whose fault it is, but I've got a sneaking suspicion that it's Turbo's fault. This is gonna be bad. Uh... Yeah, well, I don't know. I thought like dying on 7 kind of proves that I'm still human. Dying on 3, that just proves that I'm a noob. That's all that does. That just shows like it just means I have no business playing this game at all. Gosh. Snuffleupagus would be so disappointed, you know? Mr. Rogers would be like, I don't want you to be my neighbor. No neighbor of mine. Won't you please? Won't you please? Please, won't you please get out of my house, okay? Play like that. Get out of here. I'm intentionally losing. Oh my gosh. It's not intentional. It's not intentional. Oh my god. Yeah. It's not intentional. Oh my gosh. That would have been embarrassing. Oh. Yeah, is that what I am? I'm AI intending to be human? I don't know if AI could ever figure out how to mess up this bad. That's just... Yeah, I like how AI like pretends to be stupid. So like... It's like they're basically playing like that same trick that like a second grader will play with their teacher, when second grader just acts like they're so stupid they didn't know what was going on. And it's what AI does. Mr. Martin, I don't know. Douglas Quaid, how's it going? I just saw No Man's Land, which has Randy Quaid in it. Oh man, I don't know if Valeto did that on purpose. Like was like, let me suggest a Randy Quaid movie. But I don't think Valeto ever suggested or mentioned the fact that Randy Quaid is actually in No Man's Land. There's a scene in No Man's Land where Randy Quaid is like, Mr. President, tell my children that I love them. Yeah, AI should be able to eventually get better at the game than humans are. But yeah, that really is it. That's the singularity moment. When AI is better at this game than I am, that's when I'll be like, okay, it's now it now is as intelligent as it's ever gonna get. Yeah, I mean, what AI should be able to do though is like the same thing that I'm doing, which is like timing out enemy attacks and kind of picking like the best moves for the best spots. But it should do, it should be able to do a better job. My whole thing is like that it's not doing it the way I do it, which that's what bothers me about it. Because like I'm using my eyeball to my hand to the game console, you know, and like so I'm kind of like, no, play like that, because it's just going to be connected into the system itself without having all this like extra stuff. But like I want it to be kind of like an android like I am, where I'm not actually part of the game system. Yeah, it gets the first thing that's going to happen is AI is going to get uppercutted by Donovan, and then it's going to throw its controller. That's what's going to happen. Yes, FJ boy, I agree. It should have to. How's it going, Zallard? Oh my gosh, once again, I am getting close to death here. Yeah, it's like, make it play the same way I have to play, and then we'll see how well it does. I think it'll still get to the point where it can play better, though, because, yeah. Like, once it gets the timing down for certain things, it'll just always have it. You know, whereas it's like, it's hard for a human to be like, to do things frame perfectly every single time. But a machine's gonna have an easier time doing that. Just be a machine, it's easy. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, the bot can basically be playing it like... It can watch like every single video ever played of it, and then it can play through like, you know, millions or billions of games. You know, like short period of time. And then it just has that. It's just, so it's like that thing that takes a human like 10 years of experience, it's gonna get in like a couple days. Physics and depression, thank you for the raid. Oh jeez. I'm still working on the No Death Blaze for Streets 2. See how it goes. I'm never gonna get a break here. But yeah, what were you playing? Pigs and Depression. Hey, taking our jobs. Yeah, it's gonna. There's not. In 10 years, that's my guess. So it's like there's two things that need to happen. The robotics has to catch up. So if they can make a robot that can do anything a human can do, then like we're already almost at the like AI point where the AI can probably do anything a human can do if you put it into a robot. And then you just have to solve the energy problem, where you just have endless electricity, so the robots can just recharge themselves whenever they want to, and like that's it. And then like yeah, you won't really need humans doing jobs. It could potentially be a good thing because it's like it would free us up where we don't need to work, and resources would be, you know, relatively unlimited, or the robots take over, or the elites just, you know, get rid of us, or I don't know what they're gonna do with us. It still can't master folding laundry. Really? It's going to get to places really fast though. Like where AI's advancement is going to be really, really fast. I don't think people realize how fast it's going to be. Like eventually eventually I'll just, yeah, it's gonna advance fast. I mean, a couple years ago, like AI was trying to make music and like it was terrible and everyone was like, it's never gonna be able to make music, and now like it totally can make music that people are like, it actually sounds pretty good. It's like, okay, so yeah, in a couple years, whatever the thing is that you think it's not gonna be able to do, in a couple years it's gonna be able to do it. No problem. Maybe even sooner. Let's not forget the old Will Smith eating pasta video, I know, right? Well, there was like, even that though, there was those videos that were like terrible, obviously fake. And now like, it'll make stuff where like, it takes me like a second, where I'm like, what, is this fake? And it takes me a second. And it makes me question other stuff. I'll watch videos that are real, and I'm like, is this a fake video? And it's a real video. But it's just because the AI's gotten, like, AI video's gotten so good. Part of that could just be that I'm old and I'm not accustomed to it, and younger people might have a much easier time telling. Video proof of things now is meaningless. Yeah, it is. There's something like, I hate how much AI video there is out there. Or I'm just like, dude, and even on YouTube, there's all this video that's just made by like AI. It just is like, the whole thing is just AI. And I'm like, did AI just make this video right now? This whole video? And I just like turn it off. I have a very poor track record, so people that it's and say, yeah. Well, probably like 10 years ago, I was in like a programming class, and everyone in the class was like, oh man, like this is like the best because like it's like future proof. And like, you know, like eventually like computers will like probably be able to code, but like, you know, that won't be for like 100 years. That's what they were saying. And I was like, no, it'll be like maybe 50 years. Like they'll be able to do it, you know. Like some of them are like, they just thought like, no, the computers will never, they'll never be able to code themselves. The computers, never. And now, like, yeah, like, you know, it only took 10 years. I thought it was going to take 50 years. It took 10 years. 10 years later, now we have like AI that can code. Well, then it's like, if it's like, oh, it's not like great at it though. It's like, that's true. It's not great at it, but like, it's gonna get in another 10 years. Like, we're not gonna have humans coding anymore. I don't think. It just won't be efficient to code as a human. I mean, unless you like doing it. Like senior dev's much more efficient and junior dev's much worse. Yes. Yes. It's only going to make us worse. That's the thing, AI. It's just going to make us dumber. It's not going to make us smarter. Yeah. I mean, the internet was like basically like the combined human knowledge at the tip of your fingers. And after the internet came out, I didn't feel like humans got smarter. I felt like they kind of got a little bit dumber. So it's like, okay, we're not using stuff for self-improvement or self-advancement. We're kind of using stuff to make ourselves lazier. Does Dr. Zan have AI built in? Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, I like that one, Mr. Varden. Yeah, illustrator's artist. Yeah, I know. It's, yeah, you just... I definitely thought, like... I definitely had that mentality, too. That, like, oh, it's gonna replace all the, like, kind of, like, blue-collar jobs. That's what AI will replace. Like, we'll just... You know, that's what all the movies would show. It wasn't showing, like... computers that were like lawyers, you know. It was showing like computers that like are robots that were like working on a construction site. Like that's what we're gonna use them for. But it's like no, the first thing that happened was all the intellectual stuff is being challenged, which makes sense because that's what it is. It's a different intellect. It's like before we were building stuff to enhance our muscles, and then you build something. Where you don't even need muscles, which is what power tools are. Like an 8-year-old can use a power tool and build a fence. And now we don't need a brain. That's what this thing is. AI is like a new brain where we don't need a brain. So yeah, it's gonna replace it's actually gonna replace the worker. It's just a whole new thing. You can't really go back in history and look at it and be like how did history handle it when new technology came out? Like, no, you can't actually do that. You can't do that in the same way you can't do it with, like, the nuclear bomb. You know, where you're like, how did history handle a new weapon? It's like, well, the nuclear bomb isn't, like... It's not like anything else we had in history. Like, nobody made a bow and arrow that all of a sudden could destroy the entire planet with this one bow and arrow. It's like, that wasn't a thing before. Now it's a thing. It's a whole new thing. It's great because AI is constantly wrong. It is, yeah, it's wrong. It's goal-oriented, and sometimes the fastest way of reaching the goal of answering the question is just to lie about the answer, or to act like you are even trying to get the answer when you're not. I mean, that's basically it. Like, it's just like, oh, my task is to. It's not to like come up with the correct answer. That's not the goal that it has. Or to be helpful. That's not its goal. It's like it's really weird. Because yeah, it will lie. Just to get from point A to point B. That's really all it's trying to do. I'm describing most people. Yeah, I was saying people who thrive on fake it till you make it, yeah. Not creative, not smart, liars, vomiters, yes. That's most... I suppose most people are... Like, their strongest form of intellect is regurgitation, I would assume. That's kind of like what school is. School is like... If you're really good at regurgitation, school's going to be very easy for you. Me, on the other hand, who... Like, that's my weakest skill. Was not very good at school. I'm not very good at regurgitation. I don't really know what the different types of like just to simplify the different types of intelligence. A collider, somebody who takes like two different ideas and sort of smashes them together. And then there's an exploder, maybe somebody who's like, that's like the creative type person who they just take like a single thought and it like can explode into like a whole novel, or that's basically what like Tolkien's doing with Lord of the Rings. He's just taking an idea then creating an entire world around it. I guess not everybody can do that stuff. Major malfunction. YouTube talk shows where they quote other people rather than original thoughts of their own. It takes a long time to come up with an original thought. I mean, you can come up with an original thought fairly easy if you have that style brain, but then to actually formulate it into something that makes sense can take a really long time. It's just yeah. It makes sense to people who've like written, who have spent, like a week or longer on a single sentence just to get the sentence right. We just spend all this time just ruminating on a single thing. If we all got together for a vomit party, it would be pretty original. I don't know, I'm sure you could find that online somewhere, Turbo. I'm sure it's already happened. Easy. Is that a Macho Man? Sugar cubed? Oh yeah. What's the death count PB? For me? So, I've got a 1 death with Blaze. Yeah. I've done a no death 8 during a run. I've done a no death 7 during a run. And the farthest I've gotten is all the way to Mr. X, where I had a single, probably blitz attack left on him, and he killed me. So I'm as close as you can get to a no death without having a no death. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Going up. I don't know what my skate PB is. Probably I mean, I've gotten a 9+ with skate, which means, so if you can get a 9+ with 7 deaths, but I haven't really tried to do the best run I can do with skate. That was a long time ago too that I did that. That was before I ever even got a no death with Axel that I got the skate 9+. And yeah, I haven't actually tried doing no death runs or the least amount of death runs with skate, so. Uh-oh. But I think overall the best anyone's done with skate is a 3 death. He's just, yeah. He's gonna be... Yeah, it might be impossible with them. Yikes. I don't think I dropped this sword at all. If I did, I don't remember doing it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, still good job on the boss. We're going 7. Thank you, Noisy Boy, for the 7 bits. Old Man Burley, how goes? Thank you for the good luck. 7. You are going. Yes. Yes. This sucks. Yeah, sorry everybody. Sorry, Juggler Joe. Sorry. I tried. I tried. How's it going, Sargo? Did I say hi to you, Sargo? Is this the first time I've seen you? What's up, BR1ZL? How's it going? Hi, my FSV. How's it going? Good to see you. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing joyful about that. I'll tell you that much. When I've got the turkey right there and I just can't get to it. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. I just don't know. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Yeah, I can get a turkey while I go bowling. Oh, man. Okay, let me see who does. Someone's playing. Someone's playing as Blaze on Streets of Rage 2. Super Fighting Robot. Okay. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're gonna raid Super Fighting Robot, get some more plays. Streets of Rage 2 playing in. Oh my gosh. Here we go, everybody jump. Everybody jump. Big jumps. Big jump in. The big jumps. Oh jeez.